Alright, so according to GOG, we only have an hour left before No Man's Sky to come out on the PC, and I can't wait for this shit, you know? Maybe my video with No Man's Skype clickbait sucks video was wrong. What if this game is actually cool? What if there's actually multiplayer?
Will you be able to play with your friends?
Yeah,
Can you grief other players?
a little bit.
Do we ever get to see ourselves?
No, you don't see yourself, so the only way for you to know what you look like is for somebody else to, to see you.
Can you run into other people, other players on the game?
Yes, but the chances of that are incredibly rare, just because of the size of what we're building.
Wow.
You could encounter other players. The reality is, the likelihood of that is tiny, basically.
Let's check Steam, actually. Look at this. Look at that robot. Look at this spaceship. Look at this outpost, whatever it's called. Approximately 1 hour, August 12th. And that's today. Look at this. Open world, space, exploration, single player, multiplayer, Steam achievements, controller support. Multiplayer, what the fuck? Where is it? I thought this shit was... Welcome to my video of No Man's Sky again, guys. Again. I'll tell you why. And I hope you guys enjoy your stay and listen to what I have to say about No Man's Sky. And I made a video recently. It's actually... I don't know what the hell happened there. It's a neutral like and dislike, and I kind of find it very entertaining that people are arguing that it's terrible because there's no multiplayer, and it's good because it's not apparently my type of game, and I should keep my faggot ass away from the game, you know, because it's not my type of game, and I should go back to Call of Duty. In fact, actually, guys, I got the game on its release today for the PC, and it's pretty freaking fun. That's it, okay? But the thing that makes me, stay away from the game at all is because the developers, right, like Sean Murray said that there's gonna be multiplayer in multiple interviews, and I thought that there would be some sort of player-to-player interaction somehow. And I did my research, guys. For 2 years, I waited for this game. Actually, a year ago when I first started seeing all these trailers and hype about No Man's Sky, and I got it. And I did my research, so I'm not completely an idiot towards this game. And I'm not just a COD fanboy at all. Actually, I barely play COD nowadays. Those gameplays that you see are just from like my old gameplays from like 4 months ago. The thing is, No Man's Sky, in my opinion, right now, it's pretty cool. I've actually played pretty far into the game, and I got this content, which is the Omega Alpha ship, which in my opinion is kind of cheating because you're pretty much skipping like the first hour of the game where you have to craft and buy and sell units to get this certain item. Which in my opinion is kind of cheating. And my first death in this game was actually like pretty embarrassing. I got killed by sentinels and they pretty much swarmed on me. I didn't know what the hell was happening. I'm like, what the fuck? How do I destroy these guys? So I was pretty much lost for like the first half hour of the game, which in my opinion was pretty fun. However, though, the repetitiveness of this game is very clear. The first time I played it, it's very, I don't want to say boring, but it lacks depth. There you go. And I played it enough, only probably the first 2 hours. I played it enough to know what I'm going to be seeing mid-game and end-game, because the NPCs are very boring in my opinion. They don't do anything but stand there and trade. That's all you can do with them. And these monsters right here that I'm pretty afraid of are just, they're gonna attack you and that's it. I wish there was like cities and villages and like civilizations that you can interact with and live with, kind of like a simulation kind of thing. But maybe that's too much to ask at this point of the game, very early into the game, and maybe in the future the patches are going to be fixing that. Maybe even the multiplayer aspect of it will be fixed as well too. And so far I think the game has a lot of potential, as long as there's going to be updates and stuff like that to the game. I think this game will be very good, but many people are already claiming it's very boring, very repetitive, very grindy, and it's, there's different opinions in the internet nowadays. There's different views and things and games as well too. And you know what, let me have this moment to explain to you why I made that clickbait-ish title and video about the No Man's Sky hype video. Because seriously, it was my opinion, and people were claiming that I was wrong for having to be able to say that. Maybe it wasn't what people wanted to hear because the game was released and they were waiting for it, anticipating for the game religiously, and I said this game sucks, and I clearly said I was kidding. And of course I know it was clickbait because I didn't know that it would blow up like that in like less than a week of like 1,000 views already. So I'm just a small channel, you know. I wasn't expecting any exposure from that video, but apparently it did. So I'd like to apologize if I triggered anyone by saying the game was sucky. But you know what? I gave it a try, and it turns out I was proven halfly wrong. Even though there was no multiplayer, it was still pretty fun to play for the first 2 hours. Maybe I'll put some more hours into it and see what happens. And anyways, guys, make sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and make sure to leave a comment actually what you guys think of No Man's Sky. Make sure to actually comment because I want to know what you guys think of the game so far. And yeah, peace out.